If I had a choice, I'd be just born there. Like the fruits, the weather. I have energy there. I really love Southeast Asia. So I really love Malaysia.
Our move to Malaysia. We've been here 4 months. We left the UK 8 months ago. So half of that time's been spent in Penang. And it is incredible. We don't want to leave. It's got a hold of us, I think. I don't know if it's the Malaysian way, the Malaysian people, the food, the culture, the sun.
But anyway, we'll go over this way and just walk towards it. Man, I like this green space. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Why do you like Malaysia so much? Alright, so first of all, I like Malaysia so much because of the people here.
Malaysia could be starting to attract other countries' talent. Young Indonesians, Filipinos, South Asians, and even some Chinese and Middle Eastern professionals now could see Malaysia as a modern, affordable, English-speaking, convenient, and
Tahun tinggal di Malaysia dan jujur, banyak banget hal yang aku pelajari. Tapi yang paling bikin aku nyaman selama tinggal di sini, ya orang-orang Malaysianya sendiri, ramah.
Kenapakah dalam dunia yang semakin laju dan keras ini, ada manusia dari luar sana sanggup meninggalkan tanah asal mereka hanya untuk hidup seperti orang Malaysia? Bukan kerana wang, bukan kerana kemewahan semata-mata, tapi kerana sesuatu yang lebih mahal dari segalanya, ketenangan, adab dan rasa dimanusiakan. Dan inilah sebab kenapa semakin ramai pelancong berkata, Malaysia terasa seperti rumah. Pada awalnya, mereka datang sebagai pelawat, kamera di tangan, jadwal penuh tempat menarik. Tetapi beberapa hari di Malaysia sudah cukup untuk buat mereka sedar satu perkara. Di sini orang senyum tanpa sebab. Orang tolong tanpa mengharap balasan. Orang sapa walau tak kenal siapa. Budaya Malaysia bukan dipamerkan, ia dihidupkan setiap hari.
I love Malaysia very much. I've been to Malaysia 10 times.
10?
Yes.
On the other side of the world?
Yeah. Long flights. And I just love the Malaysian people with their good manners, and I love Southeast Asia. I just love Southeast Asia, you know. If I had a choice, I'd be just born there. Like the fruits, the weather. I have energy there. I really love Southeast Asia. So I really love Malaysia.
Our move to Malaysia. We've been here 4 months. We left the UK 8 months ago. So half of that time's been spent in Penang. And it is incredible. We don't want to leave. It's got a hold of us, I think. I don't know if it's the Malaysian way, the Malaysian people, the food, the culture, the sun. It's everything. It feels like home. And I know it's not yet. We do have a 2-year lease here with a visa that allows us to stay here for 2 years. We are still traveling in between, just more because we left the UK to travel. But we did leave to settle somewhere eventually, and we didn't think it would be that this soon. We didn't think we would just go somewhere and think, oh, this actually is perfect. And there's not a lot of negatives. I think the only negative is probably the time zone. So if you're in the UK and you like football and darts, in particular like us, you got to watch them the next day on repeat and try not find out the score, which is a bit of a killer, but it's fine. It's something I'm willing to live without, because look at this, we've got palm trees, we've got the sea. You'll understand if you're from Malaysia, and I know that you don't want the secret out, but how can you keep this a secret? I think everyone knows now, don't they? It is an incredible country. We just made it feel like at home straight away, and I think that's what's pulled us in as well. The kindness of the people we've spoke to and met. We are friends with some of the local restaurant owners down the road. The kids are in ballet and football with locals and mixing, and I think that's great. My daughter is actually learning Malayan. Don't know how hard it is. I'm sure it's very hard, but you know, she's young and she's got a strong mind, so she's trying to learn the language, which I think is incredible. And I think if we do stay here, it will be something that I think we'd all learn, because it's hard to top this. It is hard to top this. Just simple things like this. It's just everything. The people, the sun, the culture, the food. Yeah. I'm sure people will disagree and they'll say, there's better places out there, but I don't know. I think if you come here, you will fall in love. You will fall in love. Look at that.
Adat budaya di Malaysia yang bikin aku bingung waktu dulu awal-awal datang ke sini. Di Malaysia, Islam benar-benar diterapkan dalam adat dan budayanya. Bisa dilihat dari hal-hal kecil seperti berjual beli ada akadnya. Kalau si penjual bilang, saya jual ya, pembeli akan menjawab, Saya beli. Dulu sih pas aku baru datang ke Malaysia nggak sadar hal itu. Dan setelah sadar aku jadi bingung mau jawab apa. Setelah aku tahu ternyata Melayu Malaysia masih amalkan akad jual beli ajaran Islam. Hal-hal kecil seperti itulah yang bikin aku kagum dari Malaysia. Bersahaja dan konsisten menerapkan ajaran Islam. Penuh adab, simple dan sopan. Kalian ada nggak pengalaman unik waktu datang Malaysia? Share di komen ya.
Impression of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. You know, I'm already in love with the city. Greenery, it's sort of like very nature oriented, but a lot of green space. It looks like there's a good green space over this way, over that way. To the Twin Towers. You know, for some reason I can't pronounce the name very well. You know, I'm not good. Huh? Petronas Towers. Petronas Towers. Can you say it?
Petronas Towers.
Yeah, so I can't pronounce it. It's more than a mouthful for me.
Wrong, but
you know, I don't want to butcher it, which I seem to be doing very well sometimes. But anyway, we'll go over this way and just walk towards it. Man, I like this green space. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, it is nice. Very nice.
Kenapa sih kamu harus suka Malaysia? Pertama, karena budayanya deket banget sama kita. Cara bicara, makanan, sampai adat semuanya familiar, jadi nyaman banget buat siapapun yang datang. Kedua, Malaysia itu rapi, bersih, dan tertib. Transportasinya enak, kotanya nyaman, bikin betah jalan-jalan. Lalu soal makanan, jangan ditanya. Dari nasi lemak, roti canai, sampai char kway teow, semuanya wajib coba. Malaysia juga negara multikultural, Melayu, Cina, India, hidup bareng dengan damai. Jadi kamu bisa ngerasain macam-macam budaya dalam satu tempat. Apalagi peluang kerja dan bisnis di sana cukup luas. Banyak warga asing yang sukses mulai karir di Malaysia. Dan yang paling penting, negara ini dekat, murah, dan orang-orangnya ramah. Makanya, banyak alasan buat jatuh cinta sama Malaysia. Kalau ada orang Malaysia, coba tulis di komentar.
Pelancong ini terkejut bila orang Malaysia berdiri hormat, berlembut tutur kata, dan sentiasa menjaga perasaan orang lain. Di restoran, di jalan raya, di pasar malam. Tak kira bangsa, tak kira agama. Mereka kata, di Malaysia, manusia masih dianggap manusia. Bukan nombor, bukan saingan, tapi saudara sesama insan. Akhirnya sesuatu berlaku. Hati mereka berubah. Mereka mula ikut cara hidup orang Malaysia. Makan bersama, ketawa bersama, hormati budaya tempatan. Dan ketika tiba masa untuk pulang, mereka sedar satu perkara yang menyakitkan. Malaysia bukan lagi tempat melancong. Malaysia sudah menjadi sebahagian daripada diri mereka.
Why do you like Malaysia so much? Alright, so first of all, I like Malaysia so much because of the people here. Because the people are very sweet and caring and kind here. That's the most important part, most reason I like Malaysia. For the second reason, I like Malaysia because of its Malay culture here. In Malaysia, you not only experience the Malay culture, we also have Chinese culture, Indian culture here, and so on. Many cultures here you can experience.
I've never seen anything like this before. At KLCC Park in downtown Kuala Lumpur, next to the famous Petronas Towers, there is a massive pool, cascading waterfalls and fountains for kids to play and cool down from the tropical heat. Right next to the pool, there is a huge playground. It's like a little town. This place is always filled with kids, locals, and foreign tourists. Looks like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I'm too old to play here.
This is officially the best country in the world for Muslim travelers.
Welcome to Malaysia. In 2025, Malaysia was officially voted as the top Muslim-friendly destination of the year. But why exactly? Well, firstly, you will find mosques and prayer spaces literally everywhere. From grand mosques to smaller prayer spaces known as suraus, you'll even find them in petrol stations, public places, airports, shopping centers, and in hotels. Secondly, halal food can be found everywhere you go. And the best part is that you'll find a blend of Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Thai foods. Even supermarket products have halal certified logos. Hotels are also equipped with Qibla pointers and prayer mats. Malaysia also has so much to offer when it comes to Islamic heritage. From magnificent mosques to the country's oldest mosque built with no nails, Malaysia is also home to the Islamic Arts Museum, where you'll find a 400-year-old copy of the Quran from the Qing dynasty in China. Aside from all this though, Malaysia never gets boring. You'll find the best cities in the world, so much greenery, and my absolute favourite, beaches that you never knew existed.
Have you noticed that influencers from Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand are all suddenly posting about Malaysia? And the interesting part is that they're all pointing out the same very tangible things. The first thing they point out is our public transport. Visitors are shocked that the MRT and LRT arrive on time, stations are clean, and aircon is strong, and you can move across KL without needing a car. And this always ends up in their videos. The second thing that surprises them is how cashless Malaysia is. Do it now QR at Mama's, Kopitiam, and Pasar Malam stores as well. Even roadside shops can accept PayWave or Touch and Go e-wallet. And a lot of creators say that our cashless system is really much smoother than theirs. The third thing they tend to mention is that the roads are pretty cool. We have smooth highways, clear signboards, proper lighting, consistent driving experience, and visitors notice immediately because this is not what they necessarily have at home. And the fourth thing is our malls. TRX, Pavilion, Mid-Valley, IOI City Mall, the design, the lighting, the cleanliness. Even regional malls look premium compared to what many Southeast Asian cities offer. They also mention our condos where we have nice pools, gyms, clean lobbies, keycard access, 24-hour guards, and a mid-range condo that really looks like a high-end unit in some other countries. Some foreigners like to point this out a lot. We also have clean public spaces like KLCC Park, Bukit Bintang, TRX, and these places consistently appear in travel videos because they look clean on camera. And lastly, there are all these things that aren't really noticeable to the layman, right? Like electricity, water pressure, internet. These aren't glamorous, but travelers notice them instantly because not every city in the region has this kind of consistency. Now, does this suddenly mean that our brain drain will reverse and we'll get brain gain instead? Because now people have a very good impression of Malaysia? Well, not really, because Malaysians overseas aren't coming home just because of viral TikToks. But something else could be happening. Malaysia could be starting to attract other countries' talent. Young Indonesians, Filipinos, South Asians, and even some Chinese and Middle Eastern professionals now could see Malaysia as a modern, affordable, English-speaking, convenient, and comfortable home. It's not brain drain reversal, but it's brain gain. And that's how some other matured countries grow. So when you stack these very tangible things together, it really makes sense why Southeast Asia is suddenly obsessed with Malaysia. It's not just hype, it's just people finally noticing what was already here.
5 tahun tinggal di Malaysia dan jujur, banyak banget hal yang aku pelajari. Tapi yang paling bikin aku nyaman selama tinggal di sini, ya orang-orang Malaysianya sendiri. Ramah, sopan, dan nggak pernah bikin aku ngerasa asing. Terus, adab dan attitude mereka bagus banget. Nggak kepo sama apa yang kamu pakai atau yang kamu omongin. Bahkan, sering banget aku ditolong waktu kelihatan bingung di MRT. Yang pertama kali bikin aku takjub waktu baru merantau ke sini itu public transportnya sih. Bus, MRT, LRT, semuanya nyaman banget. Datang tepat waktu, bersih, dan yang paling aku suka, ngantri saat masuk MRT bener-bener tertib, nggak rebutan kursi. Bahkan sering aku lihat orang rela berdiri buat ngasih kursi ke yang kelansia. Terlihat simple sih, tapi bikin aku respect banget. Terus hal lain yang bikin aku makin cinta sama Malaysia itu taman-tamannya sih. Banyak banget taman gratis yang cantik dan terawat. Setiap weekend aku bisa jogging atau sepedaan santai di taman yang adem, rapi, dan aman. Itu hal kecil, tapi bener-bener bikin hidup di sini tuh terasa tenang. Dan satu hal yang aku perhatiin banget selama di sini, nggak ada tukang parkir. Semua rapi, teratur, dan orang-orangnya tuh taat aturan. Nggak ada yang parkir sembarangan cuman karena sebentar aja. Itu nunjukin betapa disiplinnya masyarakat di sini. Kadang aku mikir, 5 tahun tuh bukan waktu yang sebentar. Tapi dari semua pengalaman itu, aku cuman bisa bilang satu hal. Aku bersyukur banget sih bisa tinggal di Malaysia. Negara ini bukan cuman indah dari tempat atau makanannya aja, tapi juga dari cara ngajarin aku tentang ketertiban, kesopanan, dan rasa saling hormat satu sama lain. Semuanya bikin aku sadar, Malaysia tuh bukan sekedar tempat tinggal, tapi udah jadi rumah kedua buat aku. Kalau kamu sendiri, gimana? Hal apa yang paling kamu kagum dari Malaysia? Share pengalamanmu di komen ya.
Cong daripada 3 negara ni suka melawat negara Malaysia. Korang nak tahu negara manakah itu? Follow saya dulu sebelum saya terangkan. Di tempat yang ketiga adalah pelancong daripada negara China. Pada awal tahun ini, iaitu daripada Januari hingga ke April, sebanyak 1.218 juta pelancong China telah pun memasuki Malaysia. Diorang kata diorang kagum sangat melihat budaya Malaysia yang pelbagai kaum, makanan yang sedap dan destinasi pelancongan yang berpatutan. Jadi memang tak hairanlah mereka ni tapau semua tempat dekat Malaysia. Di tempat yang kedua, pelancong dari negara manakah yang paling ramai datang ke Malaysia? Korang mesti terkejut. Ini adalah negara Indonesia. Walaupun kita dalam sosial media sering bergaduh, tapi rakyat negara Indonesia sangat suka melihat keindahan alam semula jadi rakyat negara yang berbilang kaum di Malaysia. Tak hairanlah sebanyak 1.288 juta rakyat Indonesia telah pun berkunjung ke Malaysia awal tahun ini. Di tempat yang pertama pula Ini adalah jiran kita. Mereka ni suka datang shopping dekat Malaysia. Sebanyak 2.718 juta rakyat negara ini suka datang Malaysia. Mereka mengatakan mall dekat Malaysia ni sangat berpatutan dan minyak negara kita sangat-sangat murah. Mesti korang dah teka kan? Ini adalah rakyat negara Singapura yang datang ke Malaysia.
Inilah keunikan Malaysia. Bukan bangunan tinggi semata-mata. Bukan kemajuan yang dicanang, tetapi jiwa rakyatnya. Sebab itu, pelancong boleh datang sebagai orang luar, tetapi pulang dengan hati orang Malaysia. Jika orang luar pun sanggup memilih budaya Malaysia sebagai kehidupan mereka, apa yang sebenarnya kita ada, yang dunia sedang cari. Jangan lupa subscribe Arrow Story. Kerana di sini, cerita Malaysia bukan sekadar ditonton, tetapi dirasa dan difahami.
Arrow Story dari lensa dan cerita. Bukan sahaja dihayati, tapi dipelajari.